In the recent past, there has been emphasis on a departure from the traditional, linear economic model, which is based on a take, make, consume, throw away model, and transition to a circular economic model. The circular economic model based on the principle of sharing, leasing, reusing, repairing, refurbishing, and recycling existing materials and products as long as possible, thus extending the life cycle of a product. We at Polyplex are actively making efforts in the direction of circular economy. One of the steps in this direction has been successfully developing and launching our product, rPET film. Polyplex employs superior and cost-effective production process of chemical recycling, glycolysis, to produce rPET resin in-house. The rPET film thus produced from this rPET resin has the same physical and mechanical properties as those of a normal PET film. Additionally, the process of glycolysis is an EFSA compiled recycling process for food packaging applications. Through this video, we will show the entire process of manufacturing rPET resin and subsequently rPET film. The raw material for producing rPET resin is food-grade PET bottles converted into flakes. We have developed local suppliers from whom we purchase bottle flakes. We have enforced stringent quality norms to ensure consistency in quality of flakes received from the supplier. Polyplex also employs its own inspection methods on the material received to ascertain its quality. Quality inspection is conducted by checking the weight, color, moisture, and contamination of the received flakes. After passing the standard inspections, the flakes are recycled by the glycolysis process and converted into virgin PET resin called as rPET resin. It is well known that glycolysis process is one of the safest and most credible recycling methods. A comparison to illustrate the same is given here. The mechanical process involves melting of flakes in the extruder with degassing, whereas in comparison glycolysis flakes are converted into monomers by a chemical process and in turn converted to polymer. This ensures a much higher consistency and reliability in the quality of resin produced through glycolysis process. As mentioned earlier, the glycolysis process is EFSA, EC, and US FDA approved. In glycolysis process, the flakes are passed through a melting process and allowed to blend with the other components. The molten plastic is subsequently purified through a filtration process before heading into the cutting machine. After that, it is cut into a line, cooled with water, and later cut into small pellets called PET resin. After production of PET resin, we test and examine their quality in laboratory by physical and chemical testing methods to ensure consistency in all quality parameters before their use in rPET film production process. Physical methods test properties such as weight, color, clarity, etc., and chemical methods test properties such as intrinsic viscosity, acid number, DEG, melting point, etc., and ensure all quality parameters passes as per standards before passing them to the rPET film production process as the next step. Post-quality inspection, the rPET resin is stored into silo buildings and is fed into the production line through a dehumidification process. Resin will pass through extruders and filters in molten form and is casted into a film, further stretched in two directions, biaxially oriented, length and cross direction respectively. The final inspection of the film is operated with respect to its physical and mechanical properties before being cut according to customer requirements. One can clearly see from this table that the rPET film depicts the same properties as normal PET film. With our rPET film, we have applied the 3 R's concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle. with the same quality and properties as the PET film from the conventional process. Our PET film provides an alternative with a practical reduction of societal and environmental impact. For more than 30 years, the prime focus of Polyplex has always been to follow the set quality norms and the production standards to ensure that we deliver safe and finest quality of product to our customers in accordance with international standards.